Hello everybody, welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today's pick a card is This is Destined to Happen Before the End of 2025. Okay, so there is a happening, something meant to occur, meant to come in, okay, by the end of this year. So we're going to take a look at what that is, what that energy looks like. For each and every one of you, okay? It's going to be different for everybody. So we have 3 different piles here today. We do not know what our cards are going to be quite yet. So we're going to go off of our stones. We're also going to do our numbers, okay? So we have numbers from 1 to 12. And since we have 3 piles, we're going to have 4 numbers per pile. Okay. So let's get right into it. I'm going to introduce your piles one at a time, pick your numbers. And yeah, so pause the video here if you have not yet picked your number. Okay, so pile number 1 has the Howlite. Okay, and the numbers for pile number 1 are 9, 3, 7, and 8. 9, 3, 7, 8 for pile number 1. Pile number 2 has the Amethyst. All right, and the numbers for pile number 2 are 6, 4, 10, and 12. 6, 4, 10, and 12 for pile number 2. Pile number 3 has the Jade. And the numbers for pile number 3 are 2, 11, 5, and 1. 2, 11, 5, and 1. Okay, for pile number 3. So with that being said, I'll give you guys a few moments to meditate on the piles here, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. This is destined to happen before the end of 2025 for you. All right, so we're going to take a look at what that is. Howlite is our stone. 9, 3, 7, and 8 are your numbers. Okay, and let's reveal your cards here. So we have the 7 of Wands, stand your ground. We have the 6 of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, and we have firm foundation, the 4 of Pentacles, beautiful. So I feel that something you have been fighting for, okay, there's something you have been working day in or day out, standing your ground, maybe fighting against no's, people doubting you, people doubting your path, people doubting your abilities, your skill set, your desire, whatever it might be. This is something you have not given up on. You have been consistent, loyal, passionate about going for it, trying to make it happen, trying to make it manifest. Okay, this thing will manifest by the end of 2025. Okay, you will receive some kind of reciprocated energy and finances. So we have material and spiritual prosperity. So these two things could be, they're definitely seem like they're linked. Okay, this could be through your passion. Okay, and it is bringing you to a more stable and peaceful place spiritually. Okay, where it is elevating you. yeah, within yourself, as far as, you know, feeling good, feeling more peaceful, feeling more at rest within your life, within yourself, and also feeling more stable financially. Okay, your finances more than anything are going to be stabilized in 2025. By the end of 2025, you're really going to get to a place of comfortability. Okay, of all of that energy that you've put into something is meant to come back to you, okay, in a big way by the end of this year, that leads to a strong, firm foundation, okay, one that is here to stay. I'm getting like very healed base root chakra here. So that could be the spiritual aspect. I think there's something about your root chakra that is healing, okay, that is coming into its fullness of health, and that is really leading to a grounding of your physical world, okay, leading to more abundance, could lead to a stable home space, a stable career, a stable, you know, inflow of finances, okay, that leads to these very stable, okay, I'm good, now I can save, now I'm saving, now I'm building, right, now I feel very secure. And others of you, I'm just getting drawn to this like muscular back here. That root chakra healing could also be a big thing about your physical, you know, body and your health itself coming into a base level, coming into peace, you know, coming out of maybe bad health or this thing that you've been working so hard for. Maybe you've been really working hard on your health, on your exercise, maybe making really good changes to what you've been eating or doing the right things, you know, taking certain vitamins or eating a certain way. Okay, that is leading to security within the body, within the self, and that's going to affect your finances too. Okay, because they're so related, right? Feeling good, disciplining ourselves, doing what's right for our physicality, right? Our health is going to affect your finances as well. Okay, that's energetically, they're tied, right? So that really is going to make you feel very solid, very secure in your body, in your physical space, but also it's going to give you this anchor for your spirituality or your passions or creativity to develop and to grow and to expand. Okay, so they're really like neck and neck. It's like really going to catch up to each other and flourish and allow each other to flourish. Okay, so let's get more information here. We're going to go to the same deck. Okay, so we have the Magician with awareness. Yeah, really coming into your power, and I think you're really starting to see how much you yourself are affecting this manifestation coming in. Your awareness is expanding, and you're starting to see, oh, wow, I really do have a lot more control in this than I thought, right? I think you're going to see that evidence of, oh, wow, this is cool. Like you're actually getting this like feeling like you're in the driver's seat, where it doesn't feel like you're being like thrown around by life or circumstance. You're like, okay, if I commit to this, if I discipline in this way, I know it's going to positively affect, you know, these other things in my life. You're going to see that direct effect of each other. If I heal spiritually, I know I can see now that that's helping my finances grow. Or if I really, you know, commit and discipline my body and feeling good, my health, that's also going to allow my you know, the spiritual aspects to strengthen. My connection with source and with self is going to strengthen. Okay, it's really, I think you're seeing how much it affects each other. Okay, look at that. The world with the universe. So we have the 1 and we have the 21. So the beginning, the very beginning, and the end. I want to see. Let's get one more. What's this? And the Hangman right in between. Okay. Wow, look at all these major arcana. Power with strength, heart chakra. Yeah, financial and material changes. 5 of Pentacles. Temperance, shadow. Wow. So you've been doing a lot of work, okay? A lot of healing, a lot of shifting your perspective, shifting your point of view, shifting how you look at things, right? Healing, making a lot of sacrifices, right? To create a solid foundation. And that means going to the root, right? The root cause, which is usually our beliefs, right? The thoughts that we keep, the details that affect the whole, right? The things I'm putting in my body, the thoughts that I'm keeping, you know, the things I'm taking on. It's like the devil is literally in the details. And I think that's something that you've been able to see or accomplish, okay? Or you will be realizing it on a deeper sense, okay, by the end of this year. And that is allowing your awareness to expand, okay? Your commitment and your loyalty and passion towards the betterment of yourself and your life, okay, is truly paying off. All the sacrifices you've made, maybe a lot in the physical world, right? Like having a lot of limited resources so that you could expand spiritually, right? Maybe you weren't focused so much on the physical world so that you could get to the root cause of what's causing this lack in my life, right? And so the sacrifices you made in the physical so that you could have a truly solid, healthy foundation for yourself is now paying off, okay? And you've come into a very strong position within self, right? Mentally strong, very aware of what I think, of what I say, of what I do, right? Of how it's all affected by each other. You know, the channelings that I receive, the information I receive, you know. And with the World card, this is beautiful. This really is like you are leveling up. There is an enlightenment spiritually, right? You are up leveling spiritually within how connected you are, how much you trust yourself, how much you trust what you receive in your own path, your intuition, a trust within your own sense of power and what you're capable of. Okay, but then there's also this up leveling of the physical that is happening for you. So they're coming up now, they're evening out, they're coming up together. Okay, so there is a major accomplishment that is coming your way that's going to make you feel very prosperous, very comfortable. Okay, you're at the end of a difficulty, you're at the end of things feeling against you or hard. Okay, that will end by this year. And it's just going to feel like, okay, the energy I put in, I get out. It's coming up now even, instead of feeling so one-sided or uneven or unfair. Okay, this is here to say it's time for fairness. It's time for justice. It's time for what you put in, you get back. Okay. So yeah, this is beautiful. There's like a big up leveling here for you by the end of this year. All right. It's going to be, yeah, beautiful. Okay. So we have truth. Beautiful. We have individuality. We have 2 cats here. Look at these rainbows. I think, yeah, especially with the Magician here, that's what I was getting, this Mercury energy, like thoughts and words, and we see that there with truth. Look at that, it's a light. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Regret, indecision, change, compassion. Okay, you're coming into luxury. All right, you're coming into definitely delighting in more of the luxurious things in life. And I think it's come from your being so conscious and aware of your thoughts and your words. And you might be someone, especially with the stand your ground card, who had to stick to their own path, okay, despite what others may think, okay, and speak your truth. Okay, that's something big with this card, is speaking your truth and knowing your own awareness to be the source of your truth and not the outer world. And so we can see that with these three cards here, especially, is the Hangman, getting so familiar with your own energy, right? With your own way of looking at the world, that you sacrifice maybe a lot of the outer world, sacrifice, you know, television or the old crew I used to run with, or the old, you know, places I used to go. It's like, it's putting myself into a place of silence and quiet and stillness to get very familiar with what is it that I want? What do I want to create? How do I look at the world? What is my pure vision? And look at the rainbow here, starting at the Hangman, right? It started from within you, and you had to get very clear of your own light, very familiar with your own light, right? And how you want to project that into the world, how you want to speak, how you want to create. So you had to, and it started with the mind, right? And now it's coming, and now we're trusting ourselves to maybe speak with light, speak with love, get very clear on, well, this is my truth. This is what I've learned. This is my wisdom. This is how I've done it, whatever it might be, or your creation that reflects that truth that you hold. Okay, so you have been learning how to very much tap into your unique energetic signature and how to express that authentically, right? With love, with light, from a place of truth, right? And so that is beautiful. And that is going to, the fact that you've been able to commit and sacrifice and do this, okay, this is what is paying off. And whatever you've been working on within this space of being you, uniquely you, your perspective, and how you choose to express that, that is what is going to be giving you this success. Okay, this firm foundation. It is finally going to give back to you. It is finally going to lead you to a more prosperous and safe place within the physical world. Okay, which is beautiful, because it's like, it's literally you being unapologetic, vulnerable, shining your light. Yeah, being truthful about who you are, your perspective, or whatever, right? And not shying away, not hiding away, standing your ground. This is me. This is what I do. This is how I do it. Okay. And putting it out there, and it's coming back in a big way. I think you're going to have either a huge boost in success, okay, boost in numbers. You're going to receive something that you've been working really hard for, whether that be an opportunity, okay, a yes, a bigger number of clients or people who see your work, okay, and it's just going to be a big influx. You're going to be shining really, really bright, and there's going to be a large influx for you, okay? There's something you've really been able to tap into within a deep truth within yourself. That's like, it's owning who you are. It's owning your light. It's like, it's owning your abilities and your part to play in this bigger universe, right? In this world. It's like, this is my little piece of paradise. This is my little piece of self. This is my unique reflection of the larger picture, right? And it's really going to hit with a lot of people. People are going to see you. You're going to be shining because of this, like this owning of truth, of your awareness, of the sacrifices you've made, of your unique perspective on the world. And look at that. We have the Empress. Ooh, I guess we have this card too. Yeah, Empress, the Virgin Mother, motherhood, caring, compassion, divine feminine. Love it. This is, yeah, self-love on level 10. Okay. So we have the Princess of Berries, courtship, love, romance, relationship. This kind of looks like the same girl here, just like on a different level. Okay, so we have King of Skates, lack of help, distractions, and self-centeredness. That's what I'm getting from that Seven of Wands. I feel like you maybe have had a lack of help in the past, or there were a lot of distractions, right? With sacrifice, maybe you've changed a lot. You've let go of a lot of things that were distracting you from your creation, from your goal, from your manifestation. Okay. And things that were taking you away from realizing your worth, your self-love. And so by the end of this year, all of that work that you've been doing is paying off in a big, big way. Okay, because I think I'm getting this courtship, love, romance relationship. Of course, it could be, could be part of this leveling up, is that you get seen by someone who really, really admires you. I'm seeing someone like looking at you, being like, wow, they are beautiful and attractive. You are attracting, if you don't have love already, you are attracting love as well, because look at you shining. You are literally embodied by the Empress. Okay, masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. Whatever of the opposite sex that you are attracting, they're coming. Okay. But it's because you've been able to focus on self-love. You've been able to not be so worried about what other people think, be distracted by the outer world, what other people are doing, comparison, all of that stuff. You're like, I'm looking after me. I am my own person, my own unique individual. I'm speaking my truth. I'm thinking from that place of love and care. And I'm focusing on my life, my world, what I want to create, whether that be a business, right? My career, whether that be my family, right? Creating a family, creating a very healthy environment to have love, exist. And maybe it's all of those things, right? But you had to learn how to care and mother yourself, court yourself, right? And then it's like all of these people are just, they can't help but come towards you. They can't help but see you. They can't help but want to give to you, support you. There is love and reciprocation coming in towards you because you have decided that I deserve it, right? You have decided that I'm worthy of love, that I'm worthy of my own love. I'm worthy of God's love. I'm worthy of the universe's love. I'm worthy of equal, shared, unconditional love by me and by everyone around me. I deserve wealth. I deserve abundance. I deserve happiness, right? I deserve a firm foundation. I deserve material and spiritual prosperity. Okay. And because of that, now you're ready to give it or put it into something else. Something's ready to now give back to you, right? You've been nurturing yourself and you've been nurturing this thing so that it can be healthy and beautiful. And now it's going to elevate to the next level. Okay. Let's get you guys one last message. That was a weird shuffle. The moon. Yeah, you may have been walking in like unknown, like, I don't know when this is going to turn around for me. I don't know when, I'm going to come out of this healing space or out of this unknown. Like, when is it going to hit? When is it going to take off? When am I going to get recognized or seen or, by that one person or by this, by society, by this, specific place. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, waiting again, like dissatisfied. Like, when is it my turn? When am I going to come out of this lack or out of this unknown? Or when am I going to have that firm foundation, something to fully walk upon? Like, when's it going to become clear and just safe? And like, geez, when's it going to give back? It's probably been a long time of you on this journey, but it's happening. Okay, this is happening by the end of this year. You are coming out of the moon, out of the dissatisfaction, discontentment with life, with where you've been, okay, with the progress. The Lovers, okay, and the Emperor. Oh, okay, so again, For a lot of you, it's going to be love. Okay, for a lot of you, it's going to be love. You're like, I'm tired of doing this by myself. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Or I'm tired of like crappy relationships. I'm tired of the fighting and the arguing and it not going anywhere. Okay, love is coming in. Whether this be love or this is something that you are deeply, deeply passionate about, something that your baby, okay? It's either something you are creating or this is you just shining and attracting either success or it's that loving partner, okay? It's coming in, okay? This balance is being reached. New choices are opening up to you. You are going to unify with something that you have been deeply desiring on a heart level. And for some of you, that is going to, oh my gosh, I just realized literally the Emperor on top of the Empress, like literally and the Lovers on top of this courtship card. I mean, if that's not amplified energy, I don't know what is. Okay, so some of you, this is your divine partner coming in, and I'm seeing all these chilies, like it's gonna be hot, it's gonna be fiery. All right. Oh, and look, see how this side's black and white and it's leading up to this throne, and then it's like coming into this black and white. Okay, so there is someone who is following your scent, basically. It's like you are coming to this place of such deep love and self-worth and shine. This person, it's like a total like draw in. They are coming towards you. They are being pulled in by your love, your flower, your scent. Okay. Yeah, your opposite, your lover, your person, your perfect opportunity. Okay. This position, okay, of leadership is coming in. And for some of you, I'm seeing this. For some of you, this is you making all of the right choices, okay, that are now leading you to your own throne. Okay, you are going to sit on the throne. You are now ready to level up, ready to rise, ready to lead, ready to receive the higher position, receive the inflow, the raise, receive more notoriety so that your business takes off, okay? Or you're getting the right foot in the door so that you are able to build your empire, okay? So for others of you, you're like waiting for that partner to have your life with, to run your empire, to create, you know, a family or create a business together, something like that. For others of you, this is you stepping in to making the right choices and becoming the emperor, sitting in your throne, okay, receiving, and that's the stability as well. That's the 4, right? Receiving this stable partner, this stable foundation, this stable position that you don't ever have to doubt anymore. It doesn't feel hidden and insecure. And I don't know where I'm going to be tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put food on the table tomorrow. It's like, now I know where I stand. I've built something of my own, or I've worked really hard to get to this position that is now feeding me back, right? It is now giving back to me all of this time and investments and energy that I've put in is coming back to me tenfold. And it's taking care of me, and it's stable, and it's here for forever, right? It's the firm foundation I've been looking for. It's the mountain, it's the anchor, it's the base, it's the root. It's here, and I can rely on it. I can count on it. Okay, so life is getting a lot more stable, a lot more secure. You can count on this thing, on this person, this success. Okay, it's really gonna build you up. It's going to make you feel safe, happy, enlightened, and just very abundant. Okay, and it's here to stay. All right. So say goodbye to anything that feels insecure or unknown, because it is not staying here for long. Okay. So I also, Spirit is looking. I'm okay. So how many months? It is now September. It's kind of like closing in on the end of September. So we have October, November, December, and let's say to January. So we have about 4 months. So yeah, we have the 4 here, the 4 here. So definitely by, I would say 6 weeks to 4 months. Okay, so 6 weeks would be the closest for some of you, and then the whole 4 months at the end of this year. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Pile number 1, thank you so much for coming to your reading today. I hope this reading resonated with you. Please let me know in the comments if it did. Also, let me know by giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. Otherwise, I will see you on the next one. Pile number 1. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. All right, this is destined to happen to you by the end of 2025, or for you. We're gonna see. We're gonna take a look at what this is for you. All right, your stone is the Amethyst. Your numbers are 6, 4, 10, and 12. All right, and let's see what your cards are. So you have partnerships and alliances. You have moving on, 6 of Swords, and you have movement, choices, and decisions, 2 of Pentacles. Okay. I think that you and somebody else, okay, could be romantic, could just be a partnership, friendship, community. Okay, someone you're partnering up with, or you're coming together with on a deeper, maybe more committed level, or collaborating with, is allowing you and you both to move on from a state that you've been in, from maybe a certain level of success, a certain level of a living situation, okay? A certain, maybe it's been a kind of a rocky start or a rocky place that we've been in. I see a deeper commitment, doing what's right for us both, coming into a deeper level of trust, okay, of security, of love, okay, and that is moving us on. We are in transition, okay, to making and now having new choices open up to us. And that could look like, because we have moving on and we have movement, that could literally look like you and someone moving, okay, moving home, moving business location, moving on from a certain space of healing or like rockiness like we were talking about, and moving into maybe marriage, maybe a deeper commitment, maybe another place, a better place, to a new space of love or of comfortability with one another, moving in together, right? Or a new place of success, right? Making, being able to work together in more harmony that creates more success, more influx, okay? So there's something about that here with you guys. There's like new choices, new decisions to be made by the end of this year, in a positive way. I think this is something you guys have been wanting to move towards for a long time, trying to get to a place, where things are better, where things are smoothing out, where things are, we can finally make that commitment. We can finally, expand in this way. Okay. Let's see. Three of Pentacles. So we have it twice here. Well, no, this is the Three of Wands. But this is the Three of Pentacles, and they're very similar energy in this deck because it's partnerships and alliances. And the Three of Pentacles talks of partnerships and alliances. It's working together to build something. So maybe there's something that we want to build, whether that be a family, a business, a life, right? There's something that we are building, but we need to work, together. We need to work in something. Maybe you work with other people and you guys are coming together to create something like a foundation or a certain community or a club or something like that, or you're collaborating with someone to build something beautiful, something prosperous, right? Something beautiful and shiny, an art piece. Okay, Six of Wands. Wow, so you're having a lot of success here. Success and victory. Eight of Wands, beautiful. So, I see you gaining a lot of notoriety, okay? Six of Wands, attention, eyes, support, okay? Your way. Whether this be, you know, your friends and family, or this be people who want to buy, support, fund this thing that you are building or creating, okay? You are receiving victory and success, reward, okay, notoriety, and for this thing that you're building. And it's starting to move into a place of actually being able to be built, okay, or moving on to the next phase, okay, where there are, okay, now there's new doorways in front of us. There's new choices to be made, that it's like progress is finally able to move forward, or success is finally able to be, is being had, which is allowing us to move in a really positive direction, okay? People are finally catching on to this idea or these things, or seeing our work, and it's really allowing us to make more expansive choices, okay? Now we can afford a bigger studio. Now we can afford to expand to this place, right? Now we can buy a new apartment, or rent a new apartment that's going to be better for us, you know, more comfortable, more space, okay? Or now I'm finally receiving the eyes and the funding to be able to get this going, to be able to, okay, well, now we can put this into production. Now we can move this ahead. Things are moving ahead with this thing, okay? Because you make the right partnership, you make the right alliance. Maybe this is an investor, okay? Maybe this is just the right person seeing your work. They're just like this person who sees your work, and they're like, love your idea, love what you do. I want to help you, you know, fund this. I want to help you create this, or I'm going to like tell everyone I know, or like, let's collaborate. I really like your work. And it's like things really start taking off. Okay, new doorways open up because of it. Okay, and bottom of the deck, the Four of Cups. There's something that you have been waiting for, feeling a little dissatisfied with. Okay, then we have the Queen of Swords. Look at that, King of Swords at the bottom. So, Four of Cups is an energy of feeling clouded, not clear, waiting, bored, dissatisfied. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So this could be this person, right, who kind of sees you, and they're just like, they see your potential, and they have some kind of resource, or they come in with a communication. It was like, hey, I really want to help you out. You know, I've been watching you for a while. I've been looking at your work. I've been hearing about you. Or you've sent out something in the past. You're waiting for a response. Someone finally comes and responds to you. And they're like, yes, I am so down. I want to do this work with you. Whatever it might be. Okay. And it's like they help give you clarity. They cut you out of this feeling of boredom and dissatisfaction, okay? And it helps you get clear on the pathway forward. It helps you be able to make more clear and decisive actions and decisions, okay? Sorry, I'm a knuckle cracker. I hope that's not too gross for you. I'm also seeing this snail here at the front. So things could have been like really progressing slowly or moving really slowly. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So things start really picking up, taking off at a way faster pace than they were. So whatever this person is that comes in really helps speed things up. Okay. the Chariot, speed things up, right? We're on the move now. Things are on the move. So things are going to start really picking up, really taking off, really moving into a place of success and victory for you by the end of 2025. It says, for a day and a night, I traveled through the air. And on the morning of the second day, I awoke and found the balloon floating over a strange and beautiful country. Move forward. Okay, so we said that in the beginning, moving on, move forward, movement, 8 of Wands. Things were slow, things weren't moving. Now things are really gonna start moving quickly, fast, picking up. You could be literally moving, moving country, moving home, moving business, expanding to a new place. Okay, things, it could be just be the energy, the success picking up. Okay, it really starts taking off. Okay, the sun shone bright and the birds sang sweetly, and Dorothy did not feel nearly so bad as you might think. A little girl who had been suddenly whisked away from her own country and set down in the midst of a strange land. Good fortune. So many similar messages here. Picking up, moving, landing somewhere else. Okay, literally could be landing in a strange land, a new country, a new place. Okay, this maybe success allows you to do that, allows you to travel, allows you to, bring it to someplace else. Okay, but there is good fortune. You are moving forward with a lot of good fortune that's really opening your world up to you. Okay, opening new horizons, maybe physically, maybe just in levels of success and notoriety. Okay, that allows you to see more opportunity and more potentials, and allows you to expand into new horizons for yourself. Okay. So very exciting stuff. There's a lot of excitement here and a lot of fast forward movement. Okay, for you by the end of 2025, things are on the move, and you might even find yourself somewhere different. Okay. So Ace of Swords, conflict, victory, communication. We did pick that up with the Queen of Swords. There's a victory, okay, and a communication coming your way. We see the sword between the ears, okay? So, yeah, there may be someone coming towards you. We see this partnership here, a victory, a communication that triggers this, that leads this in the right direction. Knight of Books, arguments, new ideas, and teaching. Okay, so someone could come in and give you some kind of new idea. Okay, there's something being learned here. Okay, that could be you guys expanding something, trying something new, or someone new comes in on the team, okay, or comes into your world with some kind of new perspective, new information. Okay, you might even be learning something, maybe you're in school, and it allows you to try something new or put something else onto your repertoire and build something even grander, or something that hits some kind of success. Okay, or someone comes in with a new idea and you're like, oh, I'm gonna try that on, I'm gonna try that out, I'm gonna follow this lead, and it leads to something really beautiful and successful. Okay, we're gonna we'll take these. So King of Vessels, a fair man, humility, gathering blessings through work. Okay, so there you go. And I just saw 13. So there's some transformation happening through your work, through a partnership. Okay, and I think you have kept something really beautiful and really put your heart into something. And now it's time to gather your blessings through work. Okay, through something you're doing. And maybe this is someone coming in to help you gather those blessings. Okay. Ace of Berries, harmony among all living things, happiness and joy. And this really reminds me of the sun. So whether this is someone new coming in, or someone you've already been working with, you guys learning something new, a new communication, a new tip, some information, an investor, whatever it might be, it's going to be different for all of you. Okay, it allows you to head towards success, progress, forward movement. Now it's like, now we're all working together beautifully. Everyone knows their job. Everyone knows what they're doing. Or we conjoin, right? And when we conjoin, it's like, wow, success, it's like unstoppable. Like there's so much wisdom here. There's so many resources here to play with. We can really take this anywhere we want to. Okay, happiness, joy, good fortune. You are going to experience so much beauty, so much victory, success, good fortune by the end of 2025, pile 2. Very exciting. Okay, and look, we have the star at the bottom, the dreamer. Sleep, dreams, visions, and inspiration. So you have a dream that is really starting to take off by the end of this year. Your vision is coming true. Okay, it is truly coming into full bloom. Okay, by the end of this year. Okay, so we have 35 with sadness. This card is so beautiful. It says sadness, but it always gives me such good feelings because of the colors. It's funny. It's like, it reminds me of a cleansing, right? And then we have the King of Cups. There's almost feels like there's something that's been cleansed from you, from your life. And then we have the Virgin Mother, which is the Empress. It says motherhood, caring, compassion, divine feminine. Okay. Shame at the bottom. So, I'm just going to take a drink of, sip of my drink. Wait, why did I put the card in the wrong deck? Because I was trying to get one of these and this came out. That's funny, right? I didn't notice that, so right now that's so funny. Okay, obviously meant to be. So the Empress and sadness. So it feels like something's been cleansed out of your energy. Okay, something that may have been, maybe something wasn't working out, or it wasn't going in the way, or something just got cleansed out of your energy or out of this relationship. There's something here it's been cleansed and transformed, okay, through you, I really believe, because then we have the Empress. I think I see compassion here, right? Caring. I think you've really nurtured something, and it's maybe taken a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, right? A lot of efforting, a lot of disappointments. But I really think you didn't give up on it, right? You always tried to become better and learn something new, and stay humble and just keep going for it, keep trying. Okay, and that is paying off now, because I think it's also transformed you from the inside out, and it's made you really shine, right? Really be able to be seen. I think something's cleansed out of your inward energy, that now what's left is just a readiness for success, is just a worthiness, right? Some sadness has been cleared out of your energy, out of your mind, out of your heart. Okay, and now it's like, now you're ready for this success to come in. Now you're ready to just be fully committed to this creation, right? And now it's like, you know that you are ready. Now you're like, I know I'm the person to do this. Now I know that I have no fear left. I have no self-worth, low self-worth or insecurities around it. I just know now that I'm ready. So we have the Seven of Cups with projections. And we have completion with the World. Okay, I'm going to get one more out, but this is kind of reflecting what I was just saying. And we have the Five of Cups, clinging to the past. So Seven of Pentacles, patience. Three of Pentacles, and with guidance. So we have the Three of Pentacles again. So it's been a long time of building, nurturing, growing this thing, right? Being guided toward it. And I think this Seven of Cups with projections is related to this sadness. And of course, the Five of Cups, right, is related to this sadness. So this could have been, if this isn't a partner you've been with, right? This is you guys having had to heal from past disappointments, either with each other or within past relationships or past happenings in your lives, that have led us to projecting onto each other. And for others, if this is just, you and your work, right? And how you maybe deal with people or how you present something to other people. There were projections coming from a place of hurt, disappointment, sadness, right? Maybe not believing your own, not even like it will come through the vibration of your words, whereas like it's projecting actually an insecurity, or it's projecting a false belief. It's projecting a disappointment from the past, maybe not you even realizing it. Okay, so that is now healed, right? You have now nurtured yourself and have come in, and we see that for sure here with the world, with completion. This was like the last puzzle piece, was healing this sadness, because we were either speaking within someone else or dealing with someone else from this place of past hurt, right? It was still influencing how we communicate to each other, how we even see each other, because I may be projecting someone else onto you, right? Well, maybe they're the same, or they'll just do the same thing. Or I can't trust this person because I haven't been able to trust anyone before now. They're all the same, whatever it might be. Or you projecting your work from this place of insecurity of like, I already know I'll be disappointed. I know they'll already say no, right? So there was something that was coming across that was actually a hindrance to this success, to this going forward, to this moving forward, to you gaining what you need to get, or connecting with who you need to connect with in order to have the success. And so that is now coming to an end, okay? We are now completing the cycle of projections from the past. And what is now opening up to us is now we get to work with who we need to work with, or work in harmony amongst everyone who's working on this, okay? Or with this certain person. And we are now moving into happiness, joy, fulfillment, good fortune, abundance, success, notoriety, okay? Building something properly, with love, right? With new ideas, with, learning from the past, but with nurturing and open communication instead of conflict. We're having victory over a conflict, right? Around maybe communication with someone else, or within our own style of communication with how we present something, okay? Now we get to come from a place of wisdom, a place of harmony, and now everything's working beautifully. And now, like, we can see that reflected in the success, in the new choices that are now opening up to us. Okay, so there was something deep about our emotional selves that was affecting our communication style. Okay, that is now being healed, and now you're going to see things really, really progress quickly here. Moving into the sun, moving into beauty, moving into love, moving into fulfillment and happiness. Okay, so no more projecting from sadness, from old wounds. Now coming with a healing heart, having our heart healed, having us build a solid foundation together, working together with fairness, with harmony. It's going to be beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. And this could even be a family. I know I'm kind of like late to the game to mention it, but I hope you take it as it resonates, because it could definitely be a marriage, working on our marriage, right? To have the success, to build this thing, build this life, right? So yeah, thank you so much. That was your reading today, pile 2. I hope it resonated, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. Let me know in the comments if it was. Also, let me know by giving me a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading, pile number 2. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to a reading today. This is destined to happen for you by the end of 2025, by the end of this year. All right, we're going to take a look at what that is. Your stone is a jade. 2, 11, 5, and 1 are your numbers. All right, we're going to take a look at your cards. We have the 3 of Cups. Rejoice in celebration. Beautiful. Okay. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Recognition and reward. Okay. And we have the Ace of Cups. Love begins. Amazing. Oh, wow. Look at all this beautiful energy. Ooh. Sorry. Just felt something straight on my ear. Okay. Okay. So there is a big reward coming. Celebration. There is something to be celebrated by the end of 2025. There is some kind of reward headed your way. So for some, I'm getting huge promotion. I'm getting, the job. You're getting into the school. Okay. You're getting this could even be a wedding with rejoice and celebration with your friends and family. I also see a big trophy here. And then we have a medal. So some kind of literal award. Someone's winning. There's something that you're being recognized for. Okay, you're getting the title, you're getting the position, okay, or a raise, but there's something here that's happening that you're going to be rewarded even just by the universe, okay, that's leading to this big celebration by your friends, your family, those around you, okay. Being rewarded for a good job, being rewarded for your loyalty to a path, your loyalty to, maybe love, right? We have love begins with the Ace of Cups. So whatever this is that you're being rewarded and then celebrated for is leading to a beautiful, loving, new beginning. So could literally be love, right? Being recognized, being seen by somebody, your friends like, oh my gosh, like you guys finally met, or you're finally getting married, or you're finally, moving in, or whatever it might be. Okay, but love begins, something that you have truly desired for a long time, that you've been working hard for, is being rewarded to you, is being celebrated, and then you get to fully move into that new beginning, that new start, where what you want, what you've been working so hard towards is finally yours, is finally, it begins, it starts, it's your life now, right? So let's see what this is. Let's get some more information here. I think your heart is going to feel very, very full. Something maybe you've been building, you've been working on, or you've been trying, just working out the details on building a family, your business. Wow, look at that. 4 of Pentacles from foundation. So something's coming in to give you more stability, that firm foundation, the success, the home, okay? The solid job, the solid finances, the solid place, the solid person. Okay. And it's like a huge celebration. It's like, oh my gosh, it's finally happened. I finally did it. I finally got here. And now it's like, okay, now, or it's like, oh, I got the job I've been looking for with the salary I've been looking for. And now we can start our family, right? Now we can move into the home that we've been wanting to move in, we got, you know, we got the yes on the approval of the house, and okay, now we can really start something here, or grow something here. Awareness. Wow, and partnerships and alliances. 3 of Wands. So you have 3, 3, 3. So something is manifesting. And then 2 wands and a 4. So you basically have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, there's something I want to say. I think you are a combination of all 3 piles here, because I say that because when these 2 cards came out, they came out in pile 1, and I was going to be like, oh, maybe check out pile 1, but then this one came out, which came out in pile 2. So you almost have pile 1, pile 2, and your own pile. So you might want to watch all 3 if you want. Okay, so you have, I think, more than anything, I think this is going to reflect in the physical world, you getting this reward, okay, whether it be monetary or being recognized for something, all right? But I think also, or for a lot of you, this is going to be a recognition from the universe, okay? Your commitment to growing your awareness, okay? Your commitment to growing or building something in the physical, doing what you need to do, you know, expanding your awareness, you know, being very resilient, resourceful, okay, with what you have to work towards manifesting something, creating something in your life. I think you have been very dedicated, okay, towards creating something beautiful here. And I think you're going to create it by the end of 2025. It is going to ground into the physical. It's going to allow of this big celebration, okay, whether that's like you taking out all your friends for lunch or like dinner and like, or come over to my place, we're all going to celebrate, you know, or like a wedding, something. Okay, people are coming together to celebrate you, celebrate this reward, celebrate this milestone, this place you've been able to get to. And then it's like love begins, partnerships and alliances. You, whether this be your friend group, your loving partnership, okay, 2 people coming together, love begins, commitment begins, deeper commitment begins, knowing we have each other's backs, this new level of life, of love, of success, of collaboration. Okay, now we're able to move in this direction together, knowing we have each other's backs. It just feels now easier, right? We can trust each other, we can grow together. Yeah, beautiful. It's like, it's literally like 1 and 2 put together all in one. But yeah, something is manifesting. Something's being built. Something that you have been trying to create, visualize, is now grounding in the physical. It's actually being able to begin, to start. And now it's like, okay, we can do this. Now we've got it. We're going to work together. We're going to continue. We're going to grow this. We're going to create this. Yeah, it's going to be beautiful. And it's now we're ready to do it, you know, in the right way, with love, with unity, right? Now we're building with unity, right? In the partnership. I know my job, you know yours. Like we both are working together. There is a loving alliance here where love begins, where we can build something in the proper way, where we both know our skill set or our focus, right? And we're doing things right. Determination. Yeah, your determination is paying off. Okay. Destruction at the bottom. And I think these look like the 2 same, they are, look, they have the same clothes on. So there's something that we have healed. Instead of destruction, we're working together with unity. So it almost feels like we have healed something via determination, right? Something could have fallen apart. right? We could have destroyed something, whether that be our relationship, our connection, what we were trying to build. It was like we didn't allow the destruction to happen, although it could have definitely, you know, have happened, right, if we had allowed it. But instead we came together closer, we unified, right? We stuck together, we trusted each other, we built something from the ground up. We, you know, we worked together with determination, we became better, and now it's being built. Now it's being successful, okay? Beautiful. And now it's finally grounding into the reality, into our world. We didn't let ourselves get destroyed. We didn't let our dream get destroyed. Okay, which maybe a lot of people, this would have been destroyed. Like, you know, the first example that comes to my mind is like building a restaurant with like your family. You know, I've watched a lot of Hell's Kitchen, or it's not Hell's Kitchen, it was that other one that Gordon Ramsay did, where he goes to, like, you know, help struggling restaurants. And every single one that's like, you know, a family run, you can really destroy family, or it can bring them closer together. And so I think, and that could just be, you know, relationship period. We can let our wounds or our past grievances or, you know, certain things get in the way, destroy what we're trying to build. But I think you guys didn't let that happen. You stayed determined, and it brought you closer together, right? It really allowed you, and that's the reward, is the reward for coming closer together, for working together, for not giving up, right, on each other, on this dream. And that is leading you to a solid, firm foundation, safety, right? Groundedness, something to be built upon, something that's here, that can last, that can outlast, that can withstand, right? Six of Cups, the World, and the Queen of Swords. I'm just gonna take a sip of my drink. Okay. Six of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Very different energies. I think you have learned how to protect innocence. We see children, right, in these cards, and that's very Six of Cups, right? It's very childhood. And we see this older woman here, which we could say is the Queen of Swords, right? She is, you know, much older than these little boys, right? But she's still playing with them. She's showing them the way. She's being a really cool, you know, wise elder to them, and showing that she, you know, she can still play ball, right? She can still hit a ball. And so they're really impressed. It's like, I think that there is like some kind of marriage between head and heart here that you've managed to accomplish. Okay, some beautiful balance of the playful innocence of the child and the purity of love and spirit, and at the same time the solid boundary, you know, clarity of the sword, saying what I mean, open communication, right? Determination, not sitting down, not idling by, but being a good protector, an elder, a parent, a wise figure to your own inner child. Okay. And so there's this beautiful balance of you staying loving, pure, innocent, and at the same time holding your boundaries, knowing when to say no, you know, speaking with clarity, having that open communication with this, you know, wide awareness. And we have Mercury here too, right? So getting better with communication, getting better with how you speak, how you communicate, okay, which honors your inner child, right? And honors your partnerships and honors yourself. Okay, and so that's really allowed you to knock something out of the park here, which is the world, right? It's like, it just goes, and it's like, this is your level up. This is you ending a time in your life where things felt destructive, where things felt like they could have fall apart at any moment, right? There was no firm foundation. Maybe things felt very rocky or sketchy, or, you know, I don't know how this is going to be tomorrow. I don't know where we're going to be. I don't know, you know, how this is going to turn out. I think you've come a long way, and you have finally hit your beautiful balance of love, vulnerability, openness, but with the protection, with the clarity, with the conciseness, with this determination. And that has ended this cycle of insecurity, of cloudedness, of unclarity, of, you know, betraying myself, betraying my boundaries, not being aware, not communicating clearly, right? And so it's moving you into this place of solidarity, foundation, achievement, safety, love, growth, prosperity, right? Unity, harmony, celebration, right? Good friends, good environment, you know, got each other's backs. I don't have to question that anymore. I don't have to question, you know, whether you're going to be here for me tomorrow, whether this thing's going to be, you know, putting food on the table tomorrow. It's like everything's coming into divine clarity and divine balance, which is super, super beautiful. Okay. I love it. So by the end of this year, this is a big cycle you are wrapping up, and a new world, a new universe you are coming into. But you've been working really hard for this, okay? It's just now grounding. Oops, sorry. Okay. Page of Pentacles. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah, again, we see the swords. We see things not being clear. There was limitation. There was feelings of stuckness. Okay, not being able to see clearly, know the way clearly, what's going to end up, what's going to happen. Feeling very trapped, feeling limited. Okay, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. So this tells me something is grounding, something is beginning. This could be the reward. This could be an opportunity. This is something of the physical happening that you are embarking upon. Okay, this new beginning coming in that is breaking you out of this feeling of stuckness, of trapped, limitation. It's like something is finally able to groundedly begin. Here it is. We have what we need. We have what we need to start. We have what we need to move in this direction. We have what we need to start, you know, growing or expanding. You know, we have the investment, or we have the money now. We have the position, whatever it might be. Eight of Wands. Yeah. Whatever this new start is, this grounded new start that we're heading into. Okay, by the end of this year, it's really, look, Eight of Swords, limitation, stuckness, not moving anywhere, not knowing where to move. And then this new beginning comes in, replaces it with the Eight of Wands, right? There's something real, grounded. We have it in our hands, right? Now it's like, whew, there's no looking back. Now we're free. Now we're moving forward. We're moving with speed, with tenacity, right? With spirit, with love, with passion. And it's just now, it's going, right? We're freed. We're heading in the right direction. Yeah, so Five of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. We are expanding beyond a place of lack, of insecurity. We are turning our backs to lack. We are turning our backs to limitation. We are no longer, that's no longer part of our world. It's no longer part of our story, right? We are now completely leaving that in the past. And we are looking forward, and we're headed towards a brand new beginning, a brand new life, a brand new reality. Okay, that where that does not exist. It's not in our heads, it's not in our minds, it's not in our system. Okay, we're gonna go here. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. We have that again, okay, with guidance. So you're being guided, right? We have the bird. She's riding on the bird's back. We have the angel here. You've been being guided. You're guided forward. This is the right move. You're guided towards what? Abundance. Okay, security, safety. Yeah. You're building something of long-term success, of foundation, of relaxation, right? Being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. It doesn't feel like this like drudgery, this like a hard, it's like, no, now we're good. Now we can relax. Now we can enjoy. Now things are working for us, right? Working with ease, right? We just have to follow our inner guidance. We have to follow the guidance of source, and it will lead us, always lead us to more abundance. And I think that's going to be evidently clear to you by the end of this year. Keep following our inner guidance. Keep following the guidance of our guides, our angels, the signs, the synchronicities, right? What source is telling me to do, or giving me the kind of the signs to go towards. It is now going to be so evidently clear because it's in your physical world, right? You're living in it. This is the way, right? It was leading us the whole time, right? This has always been the way. Okay. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles slowing down. Life's going to be slow and steady. It's going to be peaceful. It's going to move with a beautiful pace. And Eight of Pentacles. This is every single card has been a pentacle from this deck. Ordinariness. I'm going to take a sip of my drink. Okay. You are being guided to a new everyday, to an elevated everyday, right? Your mastery, the things you have been working towards, the things you want to do, want to build, your creations, your purpose, okay, is going to make your life, is going to really be reflected in your whole life in a very beautiful and abundant way, okay? It's like, it's been slow to get here. It's been slow to build, but each and every step has been leading you towards abundance, has been leading you towards this safety and security and this growth, because it's grounded growth. It's real growth. It's solid. It's a firm foundation. It's pentacles. Pentacles are very slow. Okay. They're slow to move, but with each and every move that you made and commitment that you made, okay, it brought you closer to it. And so you're going to outpass a lot of people that are just like, it's a quick fix, it's a quick success. You have been slowly building into something that is huge, right? And prosperous. And it's affecting your whole day to day, right? It's not just a success in one area. This is my whole world, my whole life. To live the way I want to live, right? To have the lifestyle I want to live, but not having to sacrifice like my mental health or my physical health, right? To have the success that I want. I want to live a peaceful life. I want to live an easeful life. I want to live an abundant life, right? I want to live a life where I don't have to worry about these small things, or where my meal's going to come from, or like, am I going to be able to make my payments? So Spirit heard that, right? And has guided you to that exact outcome that you truly wanted in your heart of hearts, right? The beautiful all-around success, the all-around mastery, okay? And where you can enjoy your life with relaxation, right? With true love and true joy. Amazing. Now, I'm just going to check the bottom of the deck. We have the Four of Swords with postponement. Oh, beautiful. Harmony, Ten of Cups. We have the Knight, excuse me, Knight of Swords with fighting. So look on either side of this Ten of Cups. Postponement, right? It's the mind. We were fighting. We were in disharmony, right? Within ourselves, within our outer world, within maybe a relationship. The fighting led to postponement. Okay, the fighting of maybe each other, the fighting of peace within our own mind, right? Just having to feel like everything has to be a fight, or it has to be a struggle to get there, to get the abundance, to get the outcome that I wanted, which postponed the vision. It postponed the vision I had for myself, my beautiful life, right? My peaceful life. I wanted peace, yet I was vibrating with fighting. I was thinking I had to fight my way there. I had to, I had to struggle. I had to overwork. I had all these walls built up, right? I couldn't relax into love. But what I saw for myself was loving, right? It was peaceful. It was harmonious. And so that is now where you are getting to, is you are coming finally into a state of inner harmony, inner love, alignment with the head and the heart, treating myself with that love, feeling abundant, right? Treating everyone else, my partner, my family, my friends, right? With that love and respect. And now love can finally begin. Harmony can finally begin. Okay, because I'm in harmony within myself. Now my environment is coming into total harmony. Now my loving relationships are coming into total harmony, my finances. And now what was postponed before is finally coming through. Okay, because I have come into harmony within myself. And so by the end of this year, okay, by 2025, you are having your harmony. It is grounding into your life, into your world. You are having your abundance. You are having the success. You are having the life is being real, is being built. You are walking into it now. Okay, I think it's going to slowly, even by the time you're watching this, okay, it's beginning. You're starting to see it. And by the end of this year, I think you're going to be fully in it. Okay, fully in it, fully embodying it. You're going to see it all around you. You know how much you've done. You're going to be celebrating. Oh, it feels so good to be here. Okay, so beautiful. That was your reading pile number 3. Thank you so much for coming to reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. Please let me know in the comments if it was. Also, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one, pile 3. All of my love. Peace.